What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to the Hardcore Dryad playthrough in Dungeon Defenders 2. We got this little glorious bit of hotness here, Go Boo Boom, Power Servo, and Fire Servo going on our Hornet's Nest, and we're going to rely on that quite heavily with this Melee Boom on the Slimes. Let's hop on in and get another run going. We still got a ways to go. We're 1439 of 1740 champion score. And I think let's head back on in to the high seas and take a little bit of a boat ride. Let's get it. And here we go, the Jacked Sparrow Chaos 3. We're going to do this one pretty much exactly the same way we've done it the last runs. Going to go with a tree like right there. We'll go with another one, say like right about there. Then we're going to take a tree and go like here. And then over here. Now, we got no cyborgs on this one, so this is going to be way easier than Chaos 2 was, as we don't have to worry about anything disabling our bees. So we can slap them just right in the middle of wherever we want. And that is going to be just tremendous. So let's go ahead and start off up here on this flyer lane, and we're still going to do it kind of the exact same way. The only difference is we really don't have to pay attention to where we place these bees. We can just throw them anywhere. We're going to throw 6 on that side. We'll go 6 on this side as well. I'm putting them off to the sides like this, even though I don't really need to, just for the flyer protection. The flyers are going to be coming in hot and heavy on this one, of course, and want to make sure that those are all dialed in. Let's come over to this lane and do the exact same thing. Going to be a bit overkill-y here. Actually, you know what? I forgot slimes. Let's go with 2 slimes in the middle. I'm going to have to throw some slimes up on those top sides, that top side as well. And then, let's say go with 5 there. And we'll go 5 there as well. We got so much DU left still that I don't think I'm going to drop these down to 5. I'm going to leave those at 6. And we'll just drop 2 slimes in right up front. These slimes are just going to face roll everything that comes rolling out there of that ground lane. Now, of course, we've got our, our downstairs to deal with. And the bees are just glorious for that. Just going to go with 1 slime at the top of the stair there. Actually, you know what? We got a ton of DU. Let's go 2. So we'll go 2 slimes at the top of the stairs on each side. And same thing here. The slimes are just going to be an absolute powerhouse for any of those ground mobs as they push in. And then we're just going to leave, or we're going to just slap in anything else we can here. So we're going to go with 6 bees there. We'll go 6 bees here. And we still got a ton of DU left. So let's go a few more. I wanted to do things slightly different than last time, so I'm not going to add in any more trees. We're just going to keep being it up. Actually, we got so much DU left, though. It's tough to not just add in another tree and slap a bunch of bees down like right in the center here. The benefit we get here is we just got generic bees that are going to just go all over the place downstairs and kind of get a little bit of a slap in on just everything. Let's go 1 more there and 1 more there. This is, I think we have gone far beyond any sort of levels of overkill and are into the absolute absurdity department now. So let's go ahead and throw our starting DU into these guys. As you know, will be the case on many of these maps, the challenge is going to be, do the flyers get killed? So we're going to upgrade those first, and let's just let it fly. We'll worry about starring up here as the wave is running. So I do want to go corrupt when I can, but I want to get a few backup stars down. We got a good few enemies here for this first wave, but I don't think it's going to be a problem. We got that powerhouse of a relic now going with the Go Boo Boom the power and the fire servo. Now, all three of those, you know, the fire servo, of course, is just adding the element. So adding an element to a defense, if you want to do it, is something that you'll do, you know, even all the way up to the very end game stages. However, the boom servo and the power servo are both things that are only really good super early game. Their viability is going to fall off quite quickly as you start climbing a little bit closer and closer to end game. However, being just right here at Chaos 3, they are still absolute beastly. So, yeah. Take advantage of what's good while we got it. And, you know, we had the luxury of getting that 10 out of 10 Go Boo Boom drop super early. So we're going to be utilizing that really as long as we can. And Go Boo Boom is the one, you know, in like a Chaos 10 situation, it's going to be used more for memes than anything else, but it still works. So that's something we're going to be able to use throughout. Now, you know, obviously that's being a little optimistic, assuming I'm going to make it all the way to Chaos 9 or even Chaos 10 or even Chaos 8 for that matter, without losing. Since this is a hardcore run, as soon as we lose, we're done. So, yeah, trying to get through without any losses. Now, let's see. Let's add the slap in over here, and we're just going to spam. We've got a powerhouse of a defense right now, which means setting up for the rest of Chaos 3 and even our entry into Chaos 4 is going to be quite trivial with what we've got going right now. So just a matter of putting in the grind and getting that champion score up. Obviously, we would go faster progression if we played with an alt or in a group, as we would be guaranteeing the legendary victory chest. And that would be absolutely huge, as that is just going to help our champion score grow even quicker. However, we're going to tough it out. We're going solo self-found Dryad only. So no loot from trading, no loot other than what we can create or with what we find. Just with mats that we find right here. So we got a siege roller coming out up top. Actually, it's coming out down below. Right? Is it stuck? Like it's getting slapped. It's coming out. It's just coming out. Or no, it was coming out from up top. I was going to say, I didn't think that was a siege roller lane. It's actually going to end up getting destroyed by those slimes. Yeah, it's just getting slapped. I don't even need to do anything other than spam repair this tree. Unupgraded tree, still holding off the siege roller with some repairs. That's good stuff. We got a nice... that's a huge upgrade. Holy crap. Let's go ahead and equip that now. Look at that bad boy. We got 1,000 more hero damage just off the main stat. But we also have the power chip in there. Which, you know, once again, that's one that's going to fall off later in game. But it's going to work out real well right now. So let's just let it fly again. I think might be able to actually get away with no upgrades through the rest of it. I mean, you know, we're playing that hardcore series, so I don't want to get cocky. We might as well spend the mana we have, right? I mean, there's no reason to not upgrade things. We can switch off, kind of upgrade while the wave's running to make things go a little faster. Upgrading that construction shard would certainly make this go a lot quicker, but you see the booms are booming. Melee boom on the slimes, go boo boom on the bees. Just leads to good times here. That shaper is just going to get slapped. I'm not even going to go corrupt for it. Malthius is getting smacked down as well. Very nice. Looking quite good here. Just keep spamming the upgrades in here. All right, and I think we just let it fly. I can get start up all the way. I mean, you know, there's no reason not to try to stay corrupt, since we're pretty much kind of semi-AFK here as we're running this. That might get us through the remainder of the wave. And I think we can just chillax it out and let these bees and slimes do their thing. Because they do it oh so well, particularly at this stage in the game. A lot of people have been asking about the Nimbus. The Nimbus is incredibly strong. However, early game, the bees have more range and they're a little bit easier to get going. The Nimbus requires a little love. It doesn't have the same range. The bees have more range. And then additionally, getting the Nimbus really to the speed cap is what's going to make it absolutely incredible. Where the bees are going to be fairly effective early. I mean, you can use the Nimbus at this stage, don't get me wrong. We do have shards and we've got some helpful mods. However, spamming bees is just kind of nice. Here we go, wave number 5. Get one more round of stars down. I think that geode is just going to get destroyed. Yeah, it looks like it's getting annihilated. Geode prime is not so prime after all. Alright, we'll go ahead and go corrupt for the rest of it here. And hopefully we get some decent drops to get that champion score pumped up. I would love to be into Chaos 4 before we're done with that whole complete 10 expeditions new player quest line. That would be pretty awesome. Got a Plaguing Hawk, we got a Stone Wolf, and we've got Malthius. And they all should just get completely destroyed by those slimes and bees. I don't see any legendary loot popping anywhere. Bunch of mythical gear, though. That'll provide me a nice champion score, no doubt. And there we go. We got kind of the easy clap victory here. We got 2 ascension levels off that one. And we got a nice little legendary chest. So hopefully we got some goods in this. A pretty fat upgrade on the sword. Then we got Fish Flinger. Alright, let's head on out to Tavern and check out the loot. Alright, so here we go. Let's see what we got. First off, that sword is just a fat upgrade, so I'm going to equip it. I don't want to put too much onto this character because I do want to focus on getting the mule squared away. However, we are getting some decent loot. Now, do I have any that are not Chaos 3 yet? Gloves and boots. So let's see. Here's some gloves. Those are hero health, though. Here's some hero damage gloves. Let's go ahead and equip those. And then if we can find some hero damage boots, I think those will do quite nicely. So we're going to leave the rest of it. Let's check out our shards here. We got Wither Bubble, which is doing nothing for us. And we got Corruption's Blessing. So we actually got a Dryad shard, believe it or not. Playing on the Dryad. How the heck is that? Now we're just going to take the rest of this stuff and we're going to auto-equip right here and see what we can get to. Alright, we're up to 1619. Now, you know, obviously there's some obvious benefits to not using any premium pieces on my main Dryad. So it does mean that we're going a little bit slower. I will do some gear swapping when we get a little closer, though. But we've got 1740 to come up with. Now, we still got plenty of room. We got 2 more maps to run on this new player quest line. So there's no doubt in my mind we're going to at least have Chaos 4 unlocked by the time we get this finished. And in fact, I think one more map, and we can do our first Chaos 4 win as the 10th overall mission. So we're only 8 expeditions in, and we're getting to the point where we're getting close to closing out Chaos 3. So it just shows you it doesn't take many maps to progress through these early Chaos tiers. You can get it done quite quickly and still focus on your objectives, like getting this Dragonflaw Explorer quest done. But that is going to get it for now. Thanks an absolute ton for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you soon. Take it easy.